G'day Rhyce, Jordan from 3AW. How have you assessed the biggest loss since you took charge, and what's the key focus for the next match?
Yeah, the game on the weekend was, as I said after the game, it was pretty disappointing. But again, we can take some positives out of it, and look to this week with some renewed enthusiasm for what we're doing. We played some pretty reasonable footy in the first quarter, but having just gone away from that, really exposed ourselves. But look, I'm really looking forward to the challenge of playing Brisbane. I'm excited by the way we're going and the way we're trending in terms of our investment, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do against a really top quality side this week. And although the weekend was disappointing, you can't keep looking in the past. We have to keep looking forward, and that's what we're doing.
Rhyce, what do you have to do against the Lions to ensure that you do stay competitive for 4 quarters and give the fans, a performance they can be proud of?
Yeah, obviously Brisbane are a top quality side, as I said, and it's going to take a 4-quarter performance to give it a shake. But I'm really confident in the way we've gone about it this week, and the way we trained yesterday. I was really impressed, and we've delved into this game, and we understand what Brisbane, how Brisbane operate, and we need to make sure that we're up to standard. And I'm pretty confident the boys will have a good show.
What do you need to take away from them, Rhyce?
Obviously, their game is based on them controlling the footy, and I think that they've done a really good job of that so far this year. They're a top quality side, as I said, and we need to make sure that we put the pressure on where necessary and make the most of our opportunities, because I believe in the way we play, and our brand of football, when executed for 4 quarters, can put pressure on the top sides, and we've shown that this year, and we just need to make sure that we do that for that long time.
There have been suggestions this week that North Melbourne needs to enter a rebuild phase. What's your response to that?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We're looking at this as a real opportunity for us. We haven't played the footy that we expect to play, but we've shown patches that we can do it, and I've got 6 weeks in my mind for us to keep producing good footy, and the opportunity's there for us, and the end of the season will take care of itself. Every team will be looking to find avenues to get better, and we'll be doing the same, whether that's free agency or through the draft, or any of those other scenarios. We'll be looking at all those, because that's what you need to do, and I'm looking forward to the next 6 weeks. That's what I'm focused on right now, and the opportunity there for all our players to play the best footy possible, so that North Melbourne can get back on track.
Rhyce, you've got a stack of experience out at the moment. You say the next 6 weeks is a good opportunity for other guys to step up?
Yep, definitely. I think it's as I said before, it's a great opportunity for guys who have been on the periphery of the team, around about, get their opportunity to put their hand up. And yeah, we've been decimated by injury this year. Make no bones about that. It's been a real struggle to pick the best side every week that we possibly can. But in saying that, I'm really looking forward to seeing what guys can do. We need 22 contributors on the weekend, and guys will get their opportunity, and all they have to do is play their role, and we'll get a result for our football team. So I'm really confident in the guys that will get those opportunities and hopefully take them.
How's Jack progressing at the moment? Can we say next week or maybe week after?
Jack's evil. Yeah, the skipper's going really well. He trained with us yesterday. He's still progressing, but I'm really confident he'll be back in the next couple of weeks, and that'll be a great bonus for us, because he's such an important player and an important part of our football team, and his investment in our club and the players is so important, and just seeing him out there yesterday was a great boost to our boys. So I'm confident he'll get up in the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
Rhyce, just with the long injury list Brady read out before, plus you're a long way from home, plus it's been sort of a little while since you've had a win. I mean, what are you looking to provide the players in terms of motivation, and how challenging has it been for you in your first year to sort of find those buttons to push to try and make sure the players are up with so much against them?
To be honest, Russell, it obviously has been a bit of a challenge. I don't think we'll ever experience anything like this ever again. And especially in your first year as a coach, it's something that's pretty foreign. But look, I love footy. I love our footy club. I love the people within our club, and I've just been trying to lead as best I possibly can. And yeah, we've had some challenges along the way, but it can only make us stronger, and we can only learn from these experiences and move forward accordingly. And I've learned a lot of lessons this year, and I'll continue to do so. And again, I just look forward to what we can produce over the next 6 weeks. I think we're only two and a half, 3 games out of the 8, so anything can happen. But I'm fully aware that we need to start playing some good footy. But the investment from the players and their motivation is still strong. They want to get better. They want to play good footy, and they want to play good footy as a team. So the buttons I have to press are minimal at this point in time, because we understand what we need to do, and it's about doing, and the players understand that.
Rhyce, just wanted to ask about Jared Pollock. He's been back in the team for a couple of games. I understand with the way the condensed games and the lack of time you can have, training with the whole group, it's hard, I guess, to get everything across to the players that you want to. But have you seen improvements from Jared in the 2 games since he's been back?
Yeah, we've obviously made some decisions over the last couple of weeks on players, and we've got very high standards and high expectations of our group. And if we don't meet those standards and expectations, well, then you find yourself in a vulnerable position. And that was Jared a couple of weeks ago. And we expect high performance from our senior players, and there has been some uplift there. But look, as I said before, we just haven't been playing the footy that is acceptable. And last week was another example of that. We started really well, got going a little bit in the second quarter, but from then on we just weren't up to standard. And our players need to understand that, and it's a whole group thing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing the response from our guys after last week.
There's a short break in some ways. Is that a good thing, that you get to get back out there quickly and make it right?
To be honest, it's not a short break, because this is actually a really long break for us. We've had 2 4 days, and we're going into a 6-day break. So we've had a couple of extra days this week to prepare, which has been great. And we got a main session in yesterday, which, as I said before, I was really pleased with. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do. We've had a good prep this week. We've got a few more guys out through injury and Jamie going home, but the guys that come in, they understand what's required. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do.